feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no
Real quick, chat. I'm not doing a long stream today. I really just popped on to listen to the album. Yo, love to Youngboy, man. Youngboy looks so healthy. You know, man, if you a Youngboy fan, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Watching Youngboy like this, I posted on my page too. Man, it almost brought tears to my eyes, man. Man, Youngboy, we love you, brother. You know, I've been around you, and we ain't trying to get federal on here, but man, I've seen you out of it, my man. Like I've seen you out of it, Crody. So once I seen you, and it was a point where I don't think I don't want to attack nobody around like that, but man, everybody was just allowing shit to happen, and obviously that turned into you getting arrested for all that drug stuff. Man, watching you clear-eyed, watching you look like you're in tune, man, this shit kind of brings a tear to my eyes, bro, because we've seen a lot of musicians go down that road of just kind of like really being like this droned out person who just kind of loses himself over time. And, I hate to say it, if you're a YB fan, man, I think incarceration might have helped him. Kind of got him off some of this hard stuff. My boy was wilding, bro. Like, that's the only thing. My boy was wilding, I'm telling you. And, I was hoping he ain't passed away. I'm going to keep it being. Let's just put it like that. So to watch him like this right now, I ain't going to say he ain't going to have his vices. He going to do what he going to do because everybody do what they do. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be a hypocrite. I be drinking. You know what I mean? But it got to be within moderation. Everything in life got to be within moderation. And watching him now, I see him in the mall. He looks a lot sober, man. He looks good. He looks good. I can't wait for some new music. He also said, y'all got to tap in for the tour. The tour dates are coming soon. I'll be popping up to a few of those. Don't you worry. But we love YB. And, just watching him, and you could look in someone's eyes and see, oh, that motherfucker's sober, or he's more aware. And I'm very happy for him. Very happy for him. Young boy, we love you, brother. Can't wait for the new music and also the tour. All right? Let's see what else. ESPN has drawn its largest NBA TV audience since during the first 11 games of the first round. Okay. Yeah, niggas been fighting, scrapping. There's been a lot going on. I spoke to Durk's lawyer. It's coming out on an episode dropping today on Off the Record. But Durk released a statement, and this is the first time Durk has kind of like officially spoke from his own account. And he released this via his own account. He said, listen, man, the recent development in Durk's legal case have brought a harsh truth to light. The government presented false evidence to a grand jury to indict him. This isn't justice. That's a violation of the very system that's supposed to protect all of us. Now, let me give you the explanation. I think we went over this in depth already. The grand jury is a secret proceeding that the government gets to go unanswered, uncontested, to provide investigatory supposed probable cause or facts that could establish to a grand jury that there's probable cause that you committed a crime. If they agree with that, they majority vote to indict you, and then you have to stand trial. A grand jury is only to determine, is there enough evidence to bring it to trial? According to Durk, he's saying that they presented some stuff to the grand jury. Remember, Durk don't got no lawyers in the room. Nobody's there but the prosecutor and the jury, okay? There's not even a judge there. You get what I'm saying? It's like an administrative person, but pretty much the prosecutor runs the whole thing, right? Like the prosecutor gets to dictate a lot of rules in that type of setting. And the prosecutor presented something that just wasn't true. They claimed that Durk put a video of Quando Rondo, crying like, oh no, and all that type of stuff, like making fun of the pop death in one of the songs that he did with Babyface Ray called Wonderful Something. And that wasn't true. So Durk's lawyer is saying, yo, if y'all presented that to the grand jury and y'all got an indictment off of that, because here's the thing, and by the way, we talked about this on the pod with his lawyer, Durk was charged in a criminal complaint. He was then added to the original indictment that featured everybody but him in a superseding indictment, which is the second indictment. And when they added him to the indictment as the new co-defendant, the only new fact they put in is that Durk bragged about the murder through his songs and with visuals. And they're saying if you got a whole new indictment that you added him to, right, with only one fact that was new, that he bragged about the murder, well, you got an indictment in a false way because that wasn't that was a fan-made video. Anyway, it says Durk has always used music to tell stories, to express pain and heal, and yet those same lyrics are now being used against him. We refuse to stay silent as black artists continue to be criminalized for their creativity. Rap is art. As a family, we are asking the public and the culture to stand with us. Truth. Stand for fairness. Stand for the voice. Free Durk. Free the voice. Let artists be artists. The Banks family. I know his beautiful wife, India, also did post like Free Durk or something. Sorry. India. Yeah. It's probably still up on her Instagram. She posted Free Durk. By the way, thank you to Durk's label. They dropped off a bunch of Free Durk. I've been always an advocate and support of Durk. They dropped off. I got a bunch of Free Durk merch. You'll see me wearing it, and again, I fuck with Durk heavy. Yeah. So you see his wife and baby mama supporting him, Free Durk. She reposted his statement, and also this is
do these press hits. What are y'all hopes? What are y'all trying to do?
We're trying to bring a real look. Mm-hmm. What is Junior? I call him Junior. What is him? Mm-hmm. What he's supposed to be looking, how you supposed to view.
Jay Leslie, I hear what you're saying. You say he didn't get indicted of a Quando Rondo 2-second clip. You're not getting what I'm saying. So in a grand jury, right? Like, for example, like I present false evidence. You got to present evidence of a crime. So when you get something that's a fan-made edit and you put it in a grand jury where they're going to decide, because it's a really fickle case for Durk. Did Durk did Durk, did he do a murder for hire? Or maybe he's just friends with the guys who slid and he has nothing to do with it. He didn't promise people money to send there. So when they're putting, Durk is bragging like, yeah, I put the money up, and he's putting the edit of and he's putting out a video using it looks like Durk is like overtly like basking in it. You get what I'm saying? And that is false because Durk didn't make that video. So when you submit that to the grand jury, it's not that it's like, I don't know why I'm even doing this much to explain to you. No, he doesn't get indicted over a clip, but you can't put false evidence out there. You can't, my nigga, if I told you, oh yeah, this nigga be slapping his mama, he beat his bitch, and he beat mad women, and there's a case that, and by the way, that's all a lie, right? You've never done none of that. Say you're the defendant, and then I'm trying to convince somebody if they should indict you on new charges of you beating a woman, and I lied to them that you beat mad women before. You don't see how that prejudiced the whole shit? You can't do that. That's not fair. Judge me on what is real. So they could use his lyrics. Nobody said they can't use his lyrics. But if you're using a video and you're saying he's taking a news clip and stitching it into the lyrics, which gives it more context, which he never did, and you're now having these people who are thinking about indicting him saying, oh, wow, this guy really don't give a fuck. Oh, he really did that? Oh, yeah, I'm voting because in a grand jury, they don't vote guilty or not. This ain't reasonable doubt. Like, beyond a reasonable doubt is court. All they got to say is, if there's evidence, they're gonna sign the thing that says it's a true bill. You need 12 people to say there is evidence. It don't even mean if it's it's good enough for a conviction. So it's a really low standard. So now when you indict a nigga, it's murder for hire. The nigga's sitting there for years. His life is done. His career is gone. I know he has a trial in October, but you done fucked up his whole life off of an indictment. You get what I'm saying? So the process, even though it's secretive, it's meant to be secretive to help people, to help victims. It's not meant to persecute people. So again, if they use fake shit to get Durk indicted, that process is tainted. You don't get what I'm saying? Yo, if you're still questioning it, I don't even know why I'm still going off on this rant, because I just can't believe somebody even said that. So you wouldn't mind if the police walked up to your car and then you don't even smoke. You don't smoke at all. The police is like, yo, I smell weed in here. Yo, I step out of the car. I got to search it. You wouldn't mind if a cop did that to you then. Because now they just made up that they smelt weed. Let's say they went in your car and then they found a gun that's not registered to you as a legal gun. You think you should go to jail then, right? Because the cop made some shit up to even if they later did find some shit. You think that's how the justice system should work? Like niggas could just use some fake shit to get some real shit? It don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? You can't use fake shit to get real shit. If y'all believe Durk did a murder for hire, come with the evidence. I asked this lawyer today too. Yo, do they have any of the shooters snitching? He said they don't know at this point. They said they haven't gotten all the evidence. I'm surprised they still talking about lyrics. The government should be like, yo, fuck the lyrics. We got the shooters who said Durk paid him. He sent the money, Western Union. They met at this spot and this spot to discuss it. This nigga wore a wire and heard Durk say, okay, that's some good fucking evidence. But some weak-ass evidence that you got an indictment on, yeah, it's not going to be used to convict it. Well, could be used to try to help him. But that's not what he's going to get convicted on. You can't get a nigga locked up and he got to sit in jail for a year, and the basis of it is some fake-ass shit. Come with the real shit at least, bro. That's all I'm saying. And again, I'm not sitting here and saying Durk is innocent. You know, I hope he's innocent. I like Durk. But the process, and this is what a good lawyer does. A good lawyer is going to find those little loopholes. Yo, wait, hold on. Don't tell me I was up in the grand jury talking about some fake-ass shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like, imagine you get indicted. Imagine Lil Reese got indicted for murder, and they were like, yo, the source is Akademiks Warren Chirac video. Akademiks said every time Lil Reese typed LOL, niggas died. I mean, Lil Reese killed them niggas. If you were Lil Reese and you got indicted over that, wouldn't you say that's some bullshit, bro? That's the whole point of it, okay? All right. Somebody said you're literally explaining why they were getting an indictment regardless. No. Hey, no, this doesn't mean that, there's a motion to dismiss. This doesn't mean, it just means the government got to do it right. Like, don't let the government cut corners on you. That's why I was using the example of the nigga said he smelled weed, you don't smoke, but then he finds an illegal gun. Yeah, you're doing something wrong. You have an illegal gun. But let the nigga go through proper means to find the shit. Like, again, I'm a law and order person, but I'm not like, yo, let the police just break every fucking rule and just whatever. Like, yo, the police just kick your door down when they want no warrant and just violate you because, I don't know, maybe you have a stolen item in the crib. No, it don't work like that. Like, it's a very structured system, and they should go through the proper means. So, again, do I think they would be able to get an indictment on Durk without the lyrics? Yeah, I think they would. But it don't matter. Don't present lies. If you presented lies, the government, every prosecutor has to operate with this good faith basis, which means that they're not there to persecute their own constituents. They're not supposed to be there like, oh, we're just going to put a charge on this motherfucker. And it's on them ethically. If they see some shit is weak, they're supposed to not go forward with it, right? If all you got is a habitual liar saying, yeah, I heard he killed the nigga, you can't go forward. Like, even if you had a charge, and by the way, prosecutors usually drop the cases like that. All I think this means, and I kind of agree with this lawyer, shout out to Drew, they should either come back with a new indictment or prove that this was not presented. But if y'all presented a lie and he got indicted while y'all presented a lie, he's not because of the lie, but y'all told a lie while summing everything up, get that out of here. Now, do I think they're still going to indict him? Yeah, I think they would still indict him, but do it the right way. It's like, yeah, the cop know you got the body in the trunk, but if he got to search the car by saying he smelled weed, no. Go get the warrant the right way if you want to search the car. Don't make up some lies. That's all I'm trying to say. My bad. I don't even know why I'm going on spiel. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. It's 7 a.m. in the morning, bro. All righty then. There's some other news breaking, chat. I think I'll probably cover it later on today. I wasn't trying to stream too long today, chat. I was just, trying to pop on, say what's up to the bros. Y'all also got to decide. Later on today, we're going to decide. So we're going to be on day 1 or day 5.